thought humanitarian stages the laptop era might have just received its official expiration date. Before you even think about dropping $1,500 on a new MacBook Pro or that M5 iPad Pro, you need to see what Samsung has been cooking in the shadows for 2026. The leaks for the Samsung Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra have officially hit a breaking point, and we aren't just talking about a spec bump. We are looking at a titanium-clad, 24GB RAM monster that is designed to do one thing: kill the laptop once and for all. Today on TechVibe, we are doing an exclusive deep dive into the massive 2026 leaks that are shaking the tech world. We're breaking down the brand new Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 benchmarks, the revolutionary no-notch under-display camera 2.0, and a Tandem OLED display so bright it will literally change how you work outdoors. Is the Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra finally the device that makes you ditch your computer for good? We've tracked the supply chain, verified the certifications, and today, we're giving you the full, authentic picture. The first thing you'll notice about the Tab S12 Ultra isn't what's there, but what isn't. For years, the Ultra series has been haunted by that polarizing display notch. Well, for 2026, the notch is dead. Samsung is finally deploying its under-display camera 2.0 technology across that massive 14.6-inch canvas. Unlike the early iterations we saw on the Fold series, this new UDC 2.0 uses a specialized pixel arrangement that makes the camera completely invisible to the naked eye while maintaining crisp video call quality. This creates a seamless, edge-to-edge viewing experience that even the latest iPad Pro can't match. And speaking of that display, it's not just big, it's brilliant. The leaks confirm a Tandem OLED panel, similar to what Apple introduced but pushed to Samsung's extreme. We are looking at a staggering 3000 nits of peak brightness. To put that in perspective, that's nearly double the brightness of many high-end laptops, making this the first tablet you can actually use in direct sunlight without squinting. But a pretty screen doesn't replace a laptop, power does. And this is where the Tab S12 Ultra moves from a tablet to a legitimate workstation king. Under the hood, Samsung is moving away from the MediaTek chips of last year and going all in with a custom-tuned Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2. The early Geekbench leaks for this silicon are frankly terrifying for the competition. But the real headline? The 24GB RAM configuration. Yes, you heard that right. Samsung is offering a variant with 24GB of LPDDR5X memory. In a world where many premium laptops still start at 8 or 16GB, Samsung is sending a clear message: this device is built for heavy-duty 8K video editing, complex 3D rendering, and massive multitasking. This hardware leap is specifically designed to support the new Neural DeX environment. For years, DeX has been a cool feature that felt a bit limited. Neural DeX changes the game by using the dedicated NPU in the Snapdragon chip to run a desktop-class interface that feels indistinguishable from a traditional OS. We're talking about real-time AI-driven window management, instant file conversion, and a level of app fluidity that makes Android feel like a pro-grade workstation. If you're a creator in New York, a developer in London, or a student handling intensive projects, this is the power shift you've been waiting for. Now, let's talk about the build, because the Tab S12 Ultra is getting a serious armor upgrade. Samsung is officially ditching the aluminum frame for Grade 5 titanium. This isn't just about looking premium, it's about structural integrity. Titanium allows the S12 Ultra to be thinner than ever rumored at just 5.0mm, while being significantly more rigid than the previous generation. It's a thin and light device that you don't have to worry about bending in a backpack. Despite this ultra-thin profile, the supply chain reports indicate Samsung has managed to squeeze in a massive 12,200 mAh battery. And for those of you tired of slow tablet charging, the leak everyone is talking about is the jump to 80W ultra-fast charging. This would allow you to juice up this massive battery in nearly half the time it takes the current iPad Pro, making it a true mobile powerhouse for people on the move. The S Pen is also getting its biggest update in years. The new S Pen Pro 3 features localized haptic feedback. This means when you draw on the screen, the stylus actually vibrates slightly to mimic the feel of different materials, like the drag of a pencil on paper or the slickness of a marker on glass. Combined with a rumored latency of just 1.2 milliseconds, the gap between digital and analog art has essentially vanished. For the digital artists and architects watching, this feature alone might be the reason to upgrade. In terms of cameras, while tablets aren't usually for photography, the S12 Ultra is focusing on the professional zoom era. The rear setup features a dual 13MP and 12MP ultrawide system, but the real magic is the AI-driven studio mode for the front-facing UDC. It uses the new neural engine to track your eyes and adjust the lighting in real time during calls, making it look like you're in a professionally lit studio even if you're just sitting in a dark coffee shop. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the price and release date. Sources from the IMEI database and supply chain analysts point to a late 2026 launch, specifically in the September to October window. This aligns with the expected launch of One UI 8.5. As for the price, all this titanium and 24GB of RAM won't come cheap. Expect the base model to start around $1,299 in the US, with the top-tier 24GB RAM and 1TB storage variant likely pushing past the $1,700 mark. It's a premium price for a premium audience, but when you consider it's designed to replace both your tablet and your laptop, the value proposition starts to make sense. Is the Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra the end of the laptop era? It's starting to look that way. When you combine a 3000 nit Tandem OLED screen, a titanium build, and more RAM than most computers, the tablet label starts to feel a bit too small for a beast like this. Samsung isn't just making a new gadget, they are redefining what a mobile workstation can be. The 2026 tablet wars are officially heating up, and it looks like Samsung just brought a tank to a knife fight. Whether you're a power user who demands the absolute best, or a creative professional looking for the ultimate tool, the S12 Ultra is shaping up to be the most ambitious release in Samsung's history. But what do you think? Is 24GB of RAM overkill for a tablet, or is this exactly what you've been waiting for to finally ditch your MacBook? And does that no-notch design finally make you want to go Ultra? Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation started. I read every single one of your thoughts. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of tech, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and join the TechVibe community. We track the supply chain and verify every leak so you can stay ahead of the curve. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest flagships, cameras, and workstations that are changing the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one where we'll be comparing these benchmarks against the upcoming M5 iPad Pro. You won't want to miss that. Stay tuned, stay tech savvy, and keep the vibe going.